Welcome to Budget Beauty, where I help you look flawless for less. Welcome back, and a very special welcome if you're new here. My name is Jen, and this is Budget Beauty. We do everything beauty in a budget, and that includes every Saturday we talk about new makeup releases. Are they cute? Are they ugly? Are we purchasing? Are we passing? What do we think about all of the new makeup releases? If you noticed, I did not have a new makeup releases last Saturday. My mom actually flew in for a few days to visit from Washington, and I didn't film. I spent the time with her. I haven't seen her for almost 2 years since moving to Arizona, so I just enjoyed the time with my mom. We had such an amazing time. So I'm gonna be catching up on all of the new makeup releases with you today. So grab a snack, grab a drink. It's probably gonna be a long one. Some of these I've already purchased. There's some I like, there's some I don't. We're gonna talk all about it. So if you're excited, give this video a big, huge thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed. Your bell notification is turned on because I do a new makeup releases every Saturday, and we are deep into advent calendar unboxings, as well as lots and lots of other content. I will link all of the new makeup releases down below for you. Release dates, discount codes, direct links to the product. Click the link, buy the makeup. That simple. It'll all be down below for you, as well as all of the makeup that I'm wearing in today's video. If you would like to recreate this look, my favorite beauty subscription boxes, discounts to my favorite indie brands, and come follow me on TikTok for a little bit more beauty on a budget. I'm going to pull up all of my favorite makeup accounts on Instagram, scoot over, and let's jump in. So over on Trend Mood on Instagram, the first thing I'm seeing is a new eyeshadow palette release by James Charles. I didn't even know that he was still releasing makeup. I don't follow him at all. I don't own his other palette, and I'm not gonna be buying this one, but this is the basic canvas #painted by James Charles. It's very basic. It says a neutral palette, 24 shades with mattes and glittery shimmers to create any glamorous makeup look. $55. I feel like that's a lot. I'm not interested in this. It's available now on the website. It's a boring neutral palette, and it's $55. I feel like if I'm gonna buy a neutral palette, it's gonna be an indie makeup brand. It's not gonna be this one from James Charles. So Tom Ford has a new fragrance, and when I saw this, I was like, ooh, the packaging. That is so beautiful. This is the Azure Lime Eau Perfume by Tom Ford. Captures the easy style and relaxed glamour of Mystique, a private island nestled in the Eastern Caribbean. Fresh 1.7 ounces, $295. Wow. Keynotes: lime water infusion, South African bushu, and Australian sandalwood. Wow, the packaging, beautiful. It sounds like it smells amazing, but I can't. $295 for 1.7 ounce. If you saw my Sephora haul, I bought the Versace perfume, and I got the 3.4 ounce for like $120. So I'm gonna pass on this, although it sounds intriguing. If you missed it, when I talked about this in a previous new makeup releases, Odins Eye released 2 new holiday palettes that paired with their 2 Christmas palettes from last year. I have both of their palettes from last year. They sold out, they brought them back, they sold out again. They're incredible. And I mentioned that I was probably not going to pick up the 2 new palettes. I bought them both. I wanted to get them. I was only gonna buy one, and then I'm like, well, if I buy the other one, I'll get free shipping, and then I'll have the whole Christmas collection from Odins Eye, all 4 palettes. Long story short, I bought them. They're on their way here. They shipped finally, and I'll be doing a video once I get them. But you can actually pick up all 4 palettes, the 2 from last year and the 2 new palettes. So there's the Snow Dream palette, the Hey Reindeer palette. Those are the 2 new ones for this year. So stay tuned for that tutorial. And then the Merry Christmas and the Christmas Eve from last year. All of the palettes are $43.90. I believe that they're all still available. They will sell out. They are limited edition. So if you're interested, grab them. And you can use the code KHMakeup for 10% off. That's the code that I used when I bought the palette. So I did end up buying them. Stay tuned for the video, and I'll put everything down below if you're interested. Odins Eye makes amazing palettes. So I'm actually really excited for these. So this was kind of interesting. So Pat McGrath did this kind of sneak peek of this new exciting product coming, or palette. We thought it was a palette, and it had blue packaging, and we're like, hallelujah, she's releasing something other than pink. And then we got this. So this is the new Set Dark Star Lab 006 Volume 4. So this is what she released in blue. We have the Blitz Sapphire Eyeshadow, blackened sapphire with bright blue sparkling pearls. We have the Cyber Electric Eye Gloss, translucent with Cerulean Sparkling Pearls. These are available now. I don't know the price. I'm gonna have to look it up. I will find it though, and I'll put it here on the screen for you. So basically it's a single shadow and a single gloss, and it's probably really expensive. So I was disappointed. I mean, not surprised to be honest with you, but still disappointed and absolutely a big skip for me. So here's another palette I bought, and this is the first palette I've purchased from this brand. This brand has been on my radar. I actually was going to buy the first palette they released, and then it sold out over and over again. I could never get my hands on it. Well, they brought that back when they released this palette. And this is from the brand Cosmic Brushes. I have heard amazing things about their eyeshadow palettes, and they're really, really affordable, like less than $25 affordable. So this is the Winter Wonderland. So it's a 20 pan palette. It says wonderful cool tone shades inspired by a magical winter wonderland. 12 soft mattes and 8 dazzling metallics. 2 of the metallics are multi-chromes with strong shifts and a stunning duochrome. It's 28 euros. So this is an overseas brand, which I want to say it was still like 20 something dollars for me to purchase. It's available now on their website. Now I don't know if it's sold out or not, but I bought the Winter Wonderland and I got their first palette as well. I'm so stinking excited. I'm going to do a video with both of these when the palettes arrive, but I'm so glad I got my hands on these finally. So if you're interested, grab it before it's gone. Their palettes sell out so quickly. They literally have been all the rage in 2023, and I can't wait to try out the brand. So this is an interesting collaboration. Now, Bobbi Brown has been making a comeback with collaborations. She did a big collab recently, and now she's collabing with the Powder Puff Girls. I didn't see this coming because when I think Powder Puff Girls, I think bright colors, like colorful and rainbow and pastels. And that's not what I think about when I think about Bobbi Brown. I think kind of neutral, kind of more basic makeup. And this is a huge collection. So we have a sheer finish pressed powder for $42, 4-well eyeshadow palette for $66. No. Let me pop up a picture. It's just a neutral palette for $66. Okay, and then we have a highlighting powder for $46.50, a luxe eyeshadow for $35.50 each, an incandescent, melting point, and moonstone, a cleansing oil for $60, a vitamin enriched face base for $58, a luxe lipstick for $38.50 in about 6 different shades. Wow. Okay, my thoughts. Not what I expected. Bobbi Brown is more for mature women. And I'm not saying I'm not mature. I mean, I'm 48, but this is just not a collab I expected. It's also very expensive. Like $66 for 4 neutral eyeshadows? No way. Absolutely not. There is nothing, and I repeat, nothing about this collection that intrigues me. And there's nothing about this collection that screams Powder Puff Girls to me. I feel like they just took a bunch of neutral makeup and put on the Powder Puff Girls. I'm not, no. This is a no. So Alamar Cosmetics has a new palette. Now, Alamar isn't one of my favorite brands. It's not something I typically purchase or intrigues me. This is the Destino palette. This also doesn't really intrigue me. This is a neutral palette with a pop of blue. It's a 10 shade with shimmering pearl finish and mattes. It's $35, which isn't terrible. And you're getting a burnt yellow, a black, a brown, a yellow gold, a plum, a light coral, a shimmering light blue, a shimmering aqua, shimmering lavender, and a matte green. So really, truly neutral, with the exceptions of the blues and the greens. I hate the packaging. I hate that there's that whole bottom that is nothing. I mean, they could have put a whole nother row of eyeshadows in there, a whole nother row. So everything about this is a no for me. The packaging, and it's just another neutral color story. But if you like Alamar, this is their newest release. This is also a total no for me. Total no for me. This is the limited edition collector set for holiday 2023, the Gold Vault from Beauty Blender. So you're gonna get 12 beauty blenders, and it's $195. The Beauty Blender is always half off during Ulta 12 Days of Beauty, which they do multiple times during the year. You can also buy a whole pack of sponges off of the Shop Miss A site, the Paw Paw sponges. I think you get 6 or 8 for like $10 that are as good as the Beauty Blender, if not better. I just can't believe this is almost $200. $200. No, this is a 100% no for me. Adele is releasing her beauty brand. So she has filed trademark for the Shelburne Collective, which is going to be her new brand. She filed trademarks for all sorts of products. That's very normal. That doesn't mean they're going to put out all these things. I mean, we have jewelry, lip balms, body care, lotions, perfumes, watches, underwear, and more. They file for a trademark for everything at once because it's more affordable. But what I'm guessing this will be is a very neutral, mainstream brand. She's known for her liner, so I'm betting there's going to be some liner. And then she's got this beautiful lip on, which is really pretty, but it's just a neutral lip. I need to wait and see what comes out for Adele's brand, but right now it doesn't really intrigue me because she is very neutral, which again, if I'm going to buy neutral, it's going to be indie. We just have a lot of interesting releases going on right now. And next up is this one from NYX Cosmetics. This is the Duck Plump High Gloss Pigment Lip Gloss from NYX. Plumping gloss with spicy ginger, which I love ginger, and I do like a good plumping gloss in 17 shades for the ultimate injectionless pout. Feel the extreme plumping sensation powered by spicy ginger. 1 transparent shade and 16 highly pigmented shades. It is vegan and they're $13. Now, the packaging, super cute. The plumping effect looks legit. I hate the name. Why is it called the Duck Plump? You know, duck lips? No, that's like so 90s, so not something that's enticing to me. I mean, that kind of ruins it for me. Just the name kind of ruins it for me. I do like the color selection. I like that there's kind of a yellow and an orange. I will probably pick one of these up to try in a testing new makeup. I just wish they would have named it something different. That's just my personal opinion though, but it looks like it works. It's affordable and the packaging and color selection is really nice. OMG. Wow. Okay, we have a new collab with Michaela from Tik Tok collaborating with Louise. Look at this eyeshadow palette. There's no way in God's green earth that there's not 9,000 redundant shades in this palette. It's 50 pans and it's literally got to be this big. Okay, I feel like we could have had half of this. We could have had half of this. This is the XL palette to have and to hold. 50 matte and shimmer shades inspired by her engagement and wedding. So that's the palette, but this is a big collection. There's much more to this. There is the brush set. There's liquid blushes, liquid highlighters. Like I said, so many different lashes, a highlighter. There's a bundle that you can get. There's different duos. There's the full collection. Wow, there's a lot. And really, it's not too expensive. The full collection's $130. And that's not bad if you're getting all of those products. However, I will say that as much as I think the palette is pretty, I like the cool tone blues. You know that I just bought the Cosmic Brushes cool tone palette. I don't own anything from Louise, and that palette is just huge. I'm not interested at all in that big of a palette, and the rest of it just doesn't intrigue me. I mean, congratulations to Michaela for her collab. I'm sure it will sell out, but I will not be purchasing. A drugstore release from Revlon. I'm actually excited for this. This is the Flex Wear Full Coverage Concealer. Full coverage finish that's comfortable and breathable with hyaluronic acid to hydrate and help moisturize, plus vitamin E to nourish skin as it conceals. Non-creasing, non-drying feel, 24-hour wear in 16 shades, $12.99 each. This looks interesting. $13 for a concealer, definitely worth it. I don't need any concealers right now, but this is on my radar. I definitely want to try this. I'm sure I'll be featuring it in an upcoming testing new makeup. So Nikki Tutorials here on YouTube released some makeup products in her own makeup line, Nimia, quite a while ago. I didn't purchase anything, to be honest with you. I don't watch Nikki. I've never watched Nikki. I mean, I've heard of her, but I've never watched her before. And she's releasing the Cheeky Flush Cream Blush, a lightweight cream blush that blends and builds easily, providing a vibrant color with a skin-like finish. Enriched with pomegranate oil, they're only $15 each, and this includes a blending sponge. There's Hey Carl, which is a coral red, Pink Ranger, which is a baby pink, and Picture Perfect Peachy. You can get all three for $38. Now, the colors of these, I love them. I love that orangey one. That red orange is so pretty. I'm not in the market for any more cream products. I'm really trying to use what I have, but compared to the other release, I think this one is really, really beautiful, and I love that you get a sponge as well, and it's affordable. So now I'm going to talk about a few Black Friday sales currently going on from some of my favorite indie brands, and then some indie makeup as well. So Bella Beauty Bar, who you guys know that I love. I love Bella Beauty Bar. So Bella Beauty Bar is having a Black Friday sale. A lot of their palettes are reduced, and their newest palette is available for pre-order, the Bejeweled palette. I do have a discount for Bella Beauty Bar. I'll link it down below for you. Definitely check out their Black Friday sale. NYX Cosmetics is also offering 35 to 50% off site wide. So they have 40% off doorbuster on their Fantasia palette. They have brush sets, primers, glue bases, eyeshadows for $8. Empty palettes are 40% off. Matte shimmers and highlighters are 50% off. They just have a ton going on. The sale actually starts at 4 p.m. CST on Wednesday, November 22nd. So I'll link Davina down below for you. Another great Friday deal, Black Friday deal. So Wicked Widow Beauty. I love Wicked Widow Beauty. I love their Halloween palette. Love, love, love it. They have a new release. This is the Resurrection palette. This palette is a celebration of the beauty that emerges from darkness. With 24 pigmented shades, this palette is the perfect tool for creating a wide range of eye-catching looks. 10 multi-chromes. That's crazy. 10. 12 duochromes, 12 velvety mattes. $78, and then you can use the code RADAR10, which will bring it down to $70. You can also buy the special shades individually at only $3 a piece. $70 for 10 multi-chromes. That's an incredible deal. This palette is beautiful. Let me go ahead and insert a picture too of the palette. I think I'm gonna pick this up. This is so beautiful, and there's 10 multi-chromes. Sydney Grace also does amazing, amazing Black Friday deals. This starts on Thanksgiving and goes through Monday. 30% off everything in stock, and Tiny Marvels is included. That's Mel Thompson's palette, such a great palette. That's included, that never goes on sale. And then their Advent option for the year is a stuffed stocking, which will also be available during the sale. So another great Black Friday sale. So Give Me Glow Cosmetics says, meet our newest palette. I really like Give Me Glow. I have a few of their palettes and I really like them. This is the Mystical Garden. This was so fun to make as we wanted to really capture the color story of the design. We have monochromatic moments with the warm and cool peach tones, fun teals, and to give some depth, grungy tones. These shimmers are so creamy and multi-dimensional. The palette is only $39 and will launch during Black Friday. So it's available now. The packaging, the front of this is so beautiful. I love that there's blues, there's grungy tones. I might have to pick this up. Let me know if you guys would be interested in seeing me review this. I do really like Give Me Glow Cosmetics. What's Up Beauty. Now, I've never tried What's Up Beauty. Never ever tried them, but I want to try them. I've heard really good things about their brushes. They actually released the Dragon eyeshadow palette. The packaging of this, it's so pretty. Talc-free, clean, cruelty-free, and sustainable. Made in Italy. It's $45. So there's creamy mattes, blinding and shifty shimmers, and the amazing, amazing packaging. They do focus a lot on sustainability, and they're based out of Arizona, which is exciting. This palette is so beautiful. Oh my gosh. Someone send help for my wallet. These indie brands are freaking killing it, and I want everything that they're releasing. Do you think I should buy this and try What's Up Beauty for the first time? I also already bought this. Of course I did, because it's from Unearthly Cosmetics, which is my favorite indie brand. This is their holiday release, The Dream State. So this is a pretty big collection. I will tell you, I only purchased the palette, and I'll tell you why as we go through the collection. So this is estimated to ship mid-November. You can purchase the entire box for $130 or the palette for $60. So like I said, I just bought the palette. So the palette is absolutely beautiful. Let me insert some swatches. And this palette is everything I want it to be. It's got cool tones, it's got warm tones, it's purples. I love the packaging. Unearthly kills it with the packaging. They also released this little highlighter trio. I didn't pick this up because I have so many highlighters and a lot from Unearthly. And these are just, to me, more on the basic side as far as shades go. I like a good, fun, colorful highlight. I'm wearing the Rick and Morty from Glamlight today. It's like the purpley pink highlight. And then she released 4 bullet lips. Now, Unearthly makes my favorite satin formula. They're liquid lip satins. I love them, but I'm not a bullet lip person. So it didn't make sense for me to buy the lippies. So I opted for the palette. As soon as it comes in, I will do a video. I cannot wait. I think this whole collection is stunning, and Unearthly just killed it this year. I can't wait to see what they do next year. I'll link this palette, this collection down below with a 10% discount for you. Speaking of palettes that intrigue me, this is a new release from Shroud Cosmetics. Now, Shroud usually does very grungy palettes. They've collabed with Batty Bean here on YouTube a couple times. I have both of her palettes and love them. This is a little bit more neutral, but it's fun. And remember I mentioned neutral. Like if I'm gonna buy neutral, it's gonna be an indie brand. So this intrigues me. This is the Dark Arcadema, all inspired by old libraries, candlelit study rooms, and ivy-covered academic buildings. This palette perfectly encapsulates the moody romantic vibes of the dark academia aesthetic. We wanted to go a bit more neutral with this palette to match the aesthetic while maintaining the same unique vibes of our launches always possess. This palette contains 6 of our signature velvet mattes and 3 very unique and very sparkly multi-chrome shimmers. It launched as of 11/20 during Black Friday week. So it's available now. They are offering some Black Friday sales. I think I'm gonna get this. Let me know what you guys think. I wanna share this little quick sneak peek. I don't talk a lot about sneak peeks, but this packaging is pretty. This is the Midnight Serenade palette from Lethal Cosmetics. Now, I'm hit and miss with Lethal. God, I can't speak. Some I like, some I don't. This launches November 23rd on Wednesday, and they're gonna reveal it November 22nd at 4 p.m. CET on their YouTube channel. I'm gonna wait and see what the color story of this looks like, but the packaging is really pretty and definitely intrigues me. So Notoriously Morbid, an indie brand I own quite a few palettes from and have really enjoyed. They're releasing the ethereal and captivating, so there's 3 mattes, 3 multi-chromes, and 6 shimmers. The shadows are all vegan, and you'll receive the beautiful glittery black palette with the shadows. It's available now on Notoriously Morbid's website for $59.99. I will link Notoriously Morbid down below with a discount code for you. You can earn some extra points using the link down below, and you can use the code RADAR10 at checkout for 10% off. Now, I like Notoriously Morbid a lot, but these indie brands are killing me. Like there's so many palettes I want that if I had to choose between the array that I want, this one's probably not gonna make the cut. So for now, I'm gonna pass. Back to Lethal for a minute. I'm gonna pop a picture up here. It's still a sneak peek, but here is a little sneak peek at the palette from Lethal. Based on this sneak peek, it's definitely neutral, but I see purples and pinks. It's still intriguing to me. I need to see the full reveal. But this one may be on my list to pick up. So that is all of this week's new makeup. Whew, there was a lot. I told you, grab a drink, grab a snack. I'm drinking my kombucha. There's some really good releases. These indie brands are coming for our money, and I'm here for it. I am gonna have so many tutorials coming your way. I actually just finally got in my Glamlight Nightmare on Elm Street collection, so stay tuned for that video. It just arrived on my doorstep. I bought it all. I'm really excited for what's upcoming in the new year on my channel, so make sure you're subscribed, your bell's turned on. Feel free to share my channel and videos with any makeup lover in your life. And of course, check out the description box. I'll link all of the new makeup releases, release dates, discount codes, links, everything for you, as well as my favorite beauty subscriptions, all of the makeup that I'm wearing in today's video. If you would like to recreate this look, discounts to my favorite indie brands, and come follow me on TikTok for a little bit more beauty on a budget. So that's a wrap on another new makeup releases, and my wallet, she's screaming, but I'm excited about it.